circular saw by Draper. It's part of their new line of 20-volt tools they've named D20, and it came out a couple of months ago. Just want to say a big thank you to Professional Builder magazine for sending me this tool out to give it a go and review it for them. It's going to go on their page and channel, so hopefully you can see more of their Draper tools coming in the future. Brushless tools are becoming a normal thing to see on the cordless market these days. It gives you a better runtime and less overheating of the unit while still providing strong performance of the tool. So inside the packaging, what you get is the bare tool unit along with the optional dust extraction port on the side, one 3-amp battery and a fast charger along with the side guarding rail, along with all the booklets and everything else you'd expect to see inside. The body weighs 2.58 kilograms, that is without the battery on the back of it. The blade is a 24-tooth blade, it's 165 millimeters with a 20mm bore in the centre, and the Allen key for changing the blade is located just on the front of the motor. The base plate is made out of solid aluminium, there are no recesses, this is completely flat, it does have a slight bevel just on the top there. This is so that when you tip the saw into cut, still have a nice flat surface, you're not going to catch the front. The dust extraction is a 34mm plastic tube that comes out towards the user, so you can put the nozzle of your hose straight into the back of that, make it nice and clean, dust free while you're working. So I fully charged a 3-amp battery and wanted to put it to some heavy duty test. I wanted to cut some C16 treated timber here, see how many cuts I can get repetitively and see how long the battery could keep up with it. I managed 82 cuts in the end. That's quite impressive considering this is a small, not meant for heavy duty use saw. Although I couldn't whip through every single cut straight away, I had to have it take it slow. The motor's got a feature built into it which means if it does feel like it's overpowering itself and it could be draining the battery a bit too much, it will shut itself down. You have to reapply the trigger and finish off that cut. So you do need to take it a bit slow sometimes, but overall it still cuts quite nice. Things I like about the tool, the pros, the handle's quite nice and comfy to grip. You see the battery's got a bit of a taper on the side of it, so when you're holding it sort of away from you, it's not going to get in contact with your wrist. The electric brake on this is really nice as well, it's quite a standout feature. It's almost instant, it gives you a little recoil as well, it's quite satisfying to use, so if you are cutting through something and you maybe snag a nail or a wire, you know it's not going to carry on spinning, you can let go of the trigger and it just stops straight away. So cons of the tool, the things that I would necessarily change, there's no LED light. This is something very easily that could have put into the design, I'm not sure why they didn't, but I like to be able to see what I'm cutting. Sometimes when the dust is flying towards you, you can't quite see exactly where your blade's lining up with your mark. Having an LED light, that will definitely illuminate the work area that you're cutting. There's also the safety switch on the side, so to activate power tools these days, you have to have a minimum of 2 triggers. So you've got your main trigger here for your index finger, and you also have this button on the side for your thumb. If you're left-handed, it's on the other side. Now where my hand sits comfortably on here, it's nowhere near that button. I can't wiggle my thumb to touch that button. I have to loosen my grip, pushing that button, and then pull the trigger, and then I can reapply my hand. I think that button could have moved it with half an inch closer to the handle. That made it a lot more comfortable for the user to hold the saw, activate it, do their cut safely and not have to let go of their grip. The blade guard itself has also got a bit of a flat front. I found when I was cutting through the timber, it was hitting straight into that guard, as opposed to if the guard had a taper on it, it would push the guard away, letting you cut straight through. I did have to tip the tool up in order to get that guard to move to finish off my cut. So who do I think is the target market for this saw? I feel like this product could definitely be towards the professional handyman or the dedicated DIY. This is someone who really enjoys improving their home but might not necessarily want to spend that extra money to get a higher line of circular saw. This is definitely going to be within a lot of people's budget, and for what they pay for, I think it's excellent. I do expect that anyone who purchases this tool is going to get great use out of it. Draper have definitely gone the right direction going brushless. It's the way forward for cordless tools. You're very rarely going to see a brush tool these days that is cordless. So because it's a brushless motor and it's got a 3-amp battery with it provided, along with a fast charger, you're going to get excellent use out of this. This is going to give you great runtime and really good performance overall. I did think Draper just did hand tools personally. I didn't realise they had their own selection of cordless tools, but now I've seen what they are bringing out. They're definitely making the right step forward going brushless. It's the step that every cordless tool should basically be going. If you're on the market these days and you release a cordless tool and it's not brushless, no one's going to be interested. It seems to be like a very good selling point. If your tool is brushless, people are interested. That's it from me. Feel free to message me any opinions you have or any messages about tools that I've done in the past or you'd like to see me do in the future. You can find me on social media, the links are in the description down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll see you on the next tool review.